And boy, we got a fight here. Blayne Richards out of Omaha, Skywalker 101, gym that we talked about, Matt, is very popular at fight nights here in North Platte. And Donald Tracy fighting out of Alliance, Nebraska. I'm not sure what gym he's affiliated with, but Blayne Richards comes in 3-1 in his career. Tracy 1-1. And here's Prophet Harmon with the official fighter introductions.
Fighting out of the blue, Lavander's Body Shop corner with the record of what's your record? 5-1, standing 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 172 pounds from Julesburg, Colorado, fighting out of Skywalker 101. Blayne Young Gun Richards. Fighting out of the red Shaven Sanitation corner with the record of 1-1, standing 5 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 167 pounds out of Alliance, Nebraska. Fighting out of Home Wreckers, Donald Tracy.
Okay, there we go. Introductions complete for the 5th bout of the evening. Blayne Richards out of Skywalker 101 MMA in Omaha, Nebraska against Donald Tracy fighting out of Alliance. Tracy in the blue trunks and Richards in the black trunks.
Blayne Richards is a guy I've had the opportunity to work with a little bit when I was just visiting over at Danny Molina's gym. He's a collegiate wrestler, and I know he's got a few amateur boxing fights he's taken because he really wanted to sharpen up his hands. I would look for Richards to go ahead and take a top position early and probably finish this fight with some vicious ground and pound.
And right on cue, Richards looks like, lets him out. Looks like maybe he's going to try to take the back of Tracy there, but happy to stand up and strike. Obviously, the height and reach advantage here going to Richards. How big of an advantage is that, Matt?
Well, I mean, it definitely, Blayne's doing a great job using that jab to go ahead and set up there a knee, and here we're going to go ahead and get our hooks in, and here comes that ground and pound that I know that Blayne is so famous for in the gym. He gets a position, flattens you out, and punishes you.
And there you go, Blayne Richards both hooks in and lets the fighter up at a little judo hip toss there to get the takedown like that. And Richards, again, evidently feels he has the advantage on the feet, and that's why he's let him stood up. You think, Matt?
I think that Blayne wants to test himself at this amateur level. You know, Blayne definitely has the talent and ability to go pro at some point. And so I think Blayne would like to see a knockout here. He's obviously very happy to strike. Instead of going for changing levels and going for the takedown, he's throwing elbows and knees here. Possibly looking for a guillotine here. Switches to the double and big slam.
And you mentioned a collegiate level wrestler, and there we see he's definitely had the advantage in the grappling game, kind of having his way with Donald Tracy here as far as the ground game goes. And here he goes again, sitting, looks like just sitting in side control, maybe one hook in. And
monster elbows
away, and that's
monster elbows.
That is it. Big elbows by Blayne Richards, and our referee has seen enough tonight as he calls a stop to this one. But just big strikes and a definite advantage in the grappling game, huh, man?
Yeah, you know, I think Blayne knew that. I think he knew that any time in this fight, if he wanted to go ahead and take that fight to the ground, he could. So I think Blayne was happy to go ahead early in the fight and let go of some of those top positions so that he could go ahead and put his striking to the test.
Bam, he sure did, and gets the referee stoppage. Here's the official decision. Prophet Harp.
With the first round win in 1 minute and 58 seconds by TKO, fighting out of the blue Lavander's Body Shop corner, Blayne Young Gun Richards.
You know, if you look at mixed martial arts, Scott Carlson, ESPN Radio 1410 alongside Matt Bentley. Matt, let's take a look at this replay and tell us what you see.
Well, Blayne, go ahead. He takes the top position and immediately goes to work with some hammer fists here. He quickly switches it up to short elbows and then drops some monster elbows. Go ahead and giving the referee the signal that it was probably time to go ahead and call an end to the contest.
Yeah.